It's my game for tonight. It's a little bit cheating because, as Joe pointed out, we are planning on doing a different uh, game episode in the future based on Lego games. But as I pointed out to Joe, there's going to be a ton of Lego video games that we can discuss. This one is not going to be any problem discussing today because there's going to be a lot of other Lego video games that we can talk about. But this one is the video game based on a movie that I believe encapsulates the best of the best when it comes to video games based on movies. It's called Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. This is the one that came out most recently. If I remember correctly, it was about 2022. And this is part of the Telltale Games series. For all of you who are familiar with the Lego video games series, all of them have been done by this company called Telltale Games. Now, this one is a what's the right word for it? It's a remake slash remaster of one of the Lego Star Wars complete saga that came out in the past. But this one has so many major improvements to it that it can be considered a completely different game altogether. The original Lego Star Wars original saga back then was great in itself. But this one has voice acting. This one has fully realized environments. If you are at all any kind of Star Wars fan, this is the game to play because of the fact that you can go to all the places that you've always wondered about in watching the movies, the original trilogy, the prequel trilogy, the crap whatever came after that. This one, I mean, no shade to all of the guys who love the sequel trilogy, but I'm not touching them with a 10-foot pole. But this one is the I'm gonna have to I'm going to have to offend Dan on this one. Dan is of the opinion that one of the very best or the very best Star Wars game is Knights of the Old Republic. I'm gonna have to say, Dan, this one far surpasses that. You might think it's a kiddie type of game because it's Lego, but no, it's not. Sure, it's a button masher kind of game. You know, you just press the what? No, that's Lego.
What?
That's Hot Wheels. That's Hot Wheels. That's hot. Yeah, that's Hot Wheels.
Far
But
away.
yeah, no, that's Hot Wheels. But this one is the kind of game that has opened up the entire world of Star Wars. If you wanted to actually explore all the places that you normally saw in the movies, seeing the Death Star, seeing the Naboo, seeing whatever that is. um,
Bad.
yes, uh,
Bad.
all the Star Wars places you would go to, and it's fully voiced. Granted, they didn't get most of the original voices, but they got good approximations. Not like 007 Nightfire, where the voice was absolute crap. This one, they got really good approximations of the voices of Star Wars. They had two original voices there, which would be C-3PO, the guy who voices C-3PO. He came back to voice it.
Daniel. Yeah,
Yes,
Daniel.
exactly. Mr. Daniels. And the guy who voiced Watto, I never got his name. Yeah, but they,
Oh,
they got they got them too. So they got really good approximations of the voices, and it has the entire saga from beginning to end, plus a lot of funny little things about if you've played any kind of Lego game, you will know that it's a good mix of lore accuracy and humor. If you like, in the old Lego Star Wars game, you when the big reveal up. Statute of limitations, anything more than 10 years ago is fair game. When Vader revealed himself as being the father of Luke in the old game, he would just point to a picture of him with Padme and Luke as as a family photo. But this one they actually had no, I am your father, fully voiced, and it has amazing vehicle sequences too. So for those of you who love to play Rogue
Pod
Squadron,
race, really?
yes, yeah, pod racing. It has pod racing. It has the trench run, the X-wing trench run.
The
Running
trench
through
run,
the
yeah.
forest in I forgot the
I mean, this choice that you picked
From the
pretty
New
much
Hope.
answers
Yeah.
the earlier question, which is
does this lend itself to any specific like video game? Because of the technology now, it's not just one genre. You can see like it's got everything in there. You got the adventure exploration part. You got the obviously melee attacking and all that stuff with lightsaber, this sort of stuff. And then you got like trench runs. You got pod racing in there. You got a bit of everything, and that's amazing. And I can understand what you said, like just from looking at it, it's the best Star Wars game ever made. You know what I'm saying, and it does offer a lot. I mean, it's a Lego Star Wars game, and I suppose the whole point in the Lego Star Wars games, because all the Lego games are generally just a great deal of fun. There isn't one that I can say is really bad. There's none of them like that. They're all good. It's just Lego, and I think that I think the barrier for a lot of people when buying Lego, whenever I sell the Lego games on my table at these markets, is it's for kids. That's what they see it as. It's cartoony. But if you actually play the game, it's funny how the Lego Star Wars games is better than the actual canonical Lego, like Star Wars game that Lucas.
Agree. Yes. Completely agree.
That has to be the case. All these adults buy like Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. I remember playing that, and I remember like fighting General Grievous. Oh, this is hard, man. And I wasn't really enjoying it. I thought it was a good game graphically and all that, but when you play the Lego version of it, that's just more fun. It's just a lot more fun to play. I can understand. I can wholeheartedly understand exactly what you mean by saying this is actually the best one, and you're not wrong at all. You know, I'd probably even though I play the game, I'll probably agree with you because I get the vibe. I get it.
Very true. I mean, the fact is, they made sure that this is as accessible as possible to all audiences. And let me tell you, there's so much to do in that game. We're talking like I'm already 10 hours into the game and I haven't even gotten past episode 4 yet. You know, it's collecting all the studs, using all the every Lego character has a unique characteristic. So like some of them are force users, some of them are sharpshooters, some of them are platform specialists and everything. You can control R2D2 with his gadgets and everything. There's just so much to do, and if you are any kind of completionist, this is about as close to like Mass Effect for kids as you can get. And lots of places to explore, lots of things to do, lots of little mini the minifig secrets to find. It's a great experience overall. Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. If you just wanted to play the original trilogy, you could just jump into that particular game or that particular movie and play the heck out of it. Don't even have to touch anything else, which I'm not going to do the Rey saga, which is going to get erased anyway. Trust me, it's going to get erased by the Veil of the Force in the future. But yes, it's the fact that this game is the definitive movie based on a video game that can be as much fun as possible for all ages. So if you're looking for a good time, both for yourself and your family, for your kids, no matter what age, Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga is the game to get. I played it on Xbox. It's there on Game Pass right now. Try it, get it, make sure that you enjoy it.